So to ride through intersections safely, positioning is really the most critical thing. So for left-hand turns, you want to be at least a metre out from the curb. You don't want to be right on the gutter. So yeah, a metre to a metre and a half out from the curb.
Turning left out of an intersection, as I approach the intersection, looking over my shoulder well in advance, seeing what traffic's behind me, then signalling for 3 seconds. I want to put my hands back on the handlebars, so I've got my hands on the brakes should I need to stop before the intersection. Looking right down the road to make sure there's no traffic coming, and then continuing around the intersection, still holding that line, that metre and a half gap from the side of the road. Okay, turning left into the intersection, looking over my shoulder, then I'm going to signal for 3 seconds, maintaining a line. I want to do a lifesaver look, and then continuing around the intersection.
And for the right-hand turns, it's just really been a metre out from the centre line. So same thing, same sort of position you'd have in a car, right near the centre line. Yeah, positioning, that's what it's all about.
And right-hand turns out of an intersection, maintaining my gap, that metre and a half, looking over my shoulder, seeing if any traffic's coming from behind me. Right-hand signal, holding that for 3 seconds. I want to do a lifesaver look, and then pull out to the middle. Hands back on the handlebars before the intersection so I can use the brakes if I need to. Looking both left and right down the road, and straight across the intersection, and then turning, we don't want to cut the corners. And maintaining that metre and a half gap out from the side of the road. Okay, right hand turns into the intersections. So as I approach the intersection, I'm going to look over my shoulder, then I'm going to signal for 3 seconds. I'm going to do a quick lifesaver look, hands back on the handlebars before the intersection so I can use the brakes if I need to. Maintaining a line across the intersection, obviously giving way to any traffic, maintaining that 1 to 1.5 metres out from the curb.
If you're riding straight through an intersection, it's about holding a position in the lane as if you're a vehicle.
Okay, and going straight through the intersection, we want to have a good position in the lane and be right in the middle. So coming out to the intersection, this time we don't need to signal, still want to have a good look over our shoulder and see what traffic's coming from behind us, maintaining that position, hands on the handlebars and brakes, looking both ways, and then continuing straight through the intersection.